Alright, so the other day we showed the connection between the cone and the cylinder, and it's just divided by 3 in order to find the cone. So that means 3 cones can fit into one cylinder if it's the same dimensions, given the same height and radius or diameter. Looking at sphere, I'm going to make you guys work for the connection between the cylinder and the cone, because this formula is different. However, there is a connection to the cylinder and to the cone, and I want you guys to drop a comment in the video to see what you guys think and what you guys can come up with. Look at your final answers, and that way you can hopefully find a connection between all 3 shapes. So let's get into our sphere. All right, there's a lot of objects in the real world that has a ball, like, basketball, baseball, and orange, right? Those are all spheres, right? They're not circles, they're in 3D. So we want to find the volume, how much space it takes up. So we have our formula of 4/3 pi radius to the power of 3. So now, instead of multiplying it just times itself twice, we have to multiply it times itself 3 times. So with this, they gave us our radius of 2. We have 4/3, and we use 3.14 later down the line, and our radius here was 2. So this is 2 times 2 times 2. And we're going to continue to work this out. Actually, you know what? I'll write that in as 3.14 now. So this is 2 times 2 times 2, which gives us 8, and I'm already running out of room. So I'm going to take 8, and I'm going to multiply it by 3.14 next. I'm just going to, right, because you can use the commutative property of multiplication. You can multiply in any order. So I'm going to take the work over this way here. So we have 4/3 still left to go, and 3.14 times our value of 8 is 25 and 12/100. So now that we're here, I need to multiply it by 4 first, and then I want to divide it by 3. So we'll get 100, and we got 48, and then we divide that by 3. So you get our final answer is, working over here, again, we're going to round to the nearest 10. So this is 33.49, and then our 3 goes on forever. So let's round that to the nearest 10. So this would be 33.5, and our label is cubic feet. Okay, so a little bit more multiplication. Stay organized with your work as you continue to go through. So for number 2, this time our radius is 4. So again, same formula. This time it's a little harder for the area of the base times the height, right? So we use the formula of 4/3 pi r squared, cubed. And let's work this out. So 4/3 times pi, and our radius this time is 4. So we got 4 times 4 times 4 again. So this will be 4/3, and I'll use 3.14 again. And then 4 times 4 times, I forgot my power of 3, is going to be 64. So again, just like the last one, I'll show the work this way here. So you have 64 times 3.14 is going to be 296. So now we need to multiply that with 4/3. So times that by 4 is going to be 803. 84, and divided by 3. So that way we can get our sphere here. So this would be 267.94, and our 6 goes on forever. So again, rounding here, right? I'll use the approximation. I forgot that on the last one there. 267 point, right? That 5 will round up. We could talk about that. Right, so you could call this 0.9, you could call this 268, right? If you were going to be looking at your tenths, hundreds, thousands place, right? So these are both good answers there. So right in that range of 267, 268 would be perfect for us. Let's take a look at our last one here for us for number 3. So increasing our radius to 6 feet this time. So we have 4/3 pi and 6 to the power of 3, 6 cubed. So 6 times 6 times 6 again. So that would be 216. I'll use 3.14. This is a bad idea going reverse here. Make that a 1. Running out of room. So I'll multiply this by our pi, 3.14. So this will be, let me draw a line so that way we have a little separation, where we will get a total of 678.24, right? So we got multiplied by our 4, which is going to be 2,712.96 divided by 3 for our final answer. And we'll get a total of 904.32. Since they wanted to round, we can do that. And we have our labels, cubic feet. So take some time, look at these, and see the connection between the cone and cylinder to sphere. See what you guys can discover, and again, drop a comment to see what you guys get.